72 years. That's how long it took the women of America to win the right to vote. Susan B. Anthony started it in 1848. The 19th Amendment was passed in 1920. In the 1900s, campaigning for suffrage became more intense. Women attended rallies, listened to speeches, marched in parades in Washington, D.C., in Boston. They wore sashes like this. In Framingham, 2 women worked especially hard. Louise Mail was a farmer's wife who had been a school teacher. She had 7 children, but she believed that women should vote. Every day, women were picketing the president, President Woodrow Wilson. In the summer of 1917, Mrs. Mail left her oldest daughter in charge of the house and family and went to Washington. She marched silently with the other women, carrying signs. They were all arrested and thrown in a terrible prison. They were released after a few days. Americans joined the war in Europe, World War I. The war ended. Still, women couldn't vote. President Wilson came to Boston. Women were waiting for him. One of the picketers was Josephine Collins of Framingham. She owned a business in Framingham Center, but she went to Boston and was thrown in the Charles Street jail. She was released after a few days. Every woman who had been jailed was given one of these jail door pins. In 1920, when Louise Mail and Josephine Collins went to the polls to vote, they made sure their families knew what a battle it had been. When your parents and family members go to vote on Election Day, think of what Louise Mail and Josephine Collins went through so all women could vote.